Thank you. I support you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks. Hi guys.
I got to listen to the things.
Independent media. I'll put this on independent media here in Portland. Yeah. I filmed you guys a few times and I support you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming out here and bringing this to the community. Not much independent media in Tibet?
No.
None? The government probably...
Cut down,
Yeah.
But they are related, but they are always they are guided by the Chinese police, you know. They are after, they will take you where they want you to see the things.
Only what the police say you can see. So not very independent, huh?
No, that's,
Yeah.
that's what we want to have
no
free.
Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, nothing like if you stand like this, like see you with the stand like this, you are just, you know, done.
Even you cannot have the picture of Dalai Lama. We have
the Dalai Lama's
picture. They cannot have.
If somebody caught with a picture of Dalai Lama in her house or elsewhere, it's like
big criminal.
Big, like considered as a big criminal.
And that's at where? In China?
Yeah.
In China.
Yeah.
I can't even believe that. You know, I've maybe been living here my whole life. It's just hard to imagine.
Yeah.
God.
That's terrible,
they just don't care about the people's lives, you know.
Yeah.
And they're just like the communist, right? Present communist government is the worst form of the communist ever found in any outside world. You know? This is very cruel communist.
Oppressive, cruel.
Very oppressive.
Yeah.
Very repressive. And that's why there's no freedom of speech, not only to the Tibetans, but also to their own people. Recently, there's just we people, you know, my brothers and sisters in Tibet, they just did their peaceful demonstration on the streets. There's no violence, anything involved, and they just, you know, shot open fire in the peaceful demonstrators. And hundreds be captured, injured, and like still they are just for the outside media. What they are explaining is like they are saying, no, we have no way to do such things, but they are not even allowing a single international media to get into Tibet to see what's going on inside.
To get some kind of truth coming out of there, or honest truth, documentation,
like
something.
All information is just blocked out all Tibet.
To see, for the
even
people
the
to
BBC,
see.
CNN, World, that like strong media, they can't even go inside the Tibet and see what's going on.
What about people maybe secretly filming and then it's hard to do probably, and then getting the tape somehow out to America? Or
those few people, we got few information.
Yeah, that's what we are.
That's we got from those tourists and Hong Kong tourists, like especially during the peaceful demonstration, they just pull out everything. All the tourists and Westerners from Tibet,
clear them out, right?
Yeah, threw them out, but they forgot to the Hong Kong tourists. Luckily, those Hong Kong Chinese, they were able to got some information about how the way they treat on the people. Yeah. Now they are just sending the tanks and the militaries, and it's almost martial law again in my country. So it's rather upsetting things like that.
You know what? I mean, I guess one sliver of hope is like you guys in the streets here in America, raising and using the internet, people demonstrating in free worlds where we can get this message out, because it's hard to get the message there out. So you're relying on people like you guys. I mean, if you're not getting the message, how is it getting out?
That's why, you know,
it's not.
During the very instant, you know, that it took place, that we got call from like our office in New York base. We got a lot of call from Tibet, like, now we need help. They are just cracking down us with, you know, recklessly, being inhuman activities going on, like just killing, and everything is You know, there are people calling with cry, you know.
Telling you and crying, and it's
Right.
live, it's real, and it's happening, and you can hear about it, but the frustration too, huh?
At this stage, Chinese, they are very afraid that, Olympic time, maybe,
I know.
Tibetan will raise up and put their voice in front of the world. So they want to crack down all those,
You want to stop that.
Stop that before.
Yeah, it's tricky with the
that's
Olympics
what they-
coming right now, and a
Yeah.
lot of people are focused on that.
Yeah.
And this brings a lot of attention to the Olympics and a platform for you to get the message, and that's good. Yeah. Got a little. I'll take one of those little piece of
Yeah, thank
papers
you,
with your
thank you.
information.
Yeah, thank you.
I have my website's called Joe Anybody.
Okay,
Joe
And-
anybody.
Joe Anybody.
Joe
Yep.
anybody.
What do you
It's
do?
actually got a little dash right in there, but Joe Anybody. I feel independent media.
People like you should be in Tibet right now.
I know.
And you know,
can just
I know.
people like you should be in Tibet and investigate. Like His Holiness has said, you go to the offices in Tibet and go to Tibetan offices in Dharamsala where His Holiness resides. Investigate, and publish it for the free media and public.
Would it be easier for me to do that as an independent American
I
journalist?
think so,
Probably
I
to
think
do
so.
it than more than somebody who lived there or something,
I think
maybe.
so. You can just sneak in and do everything, and it's you. It's all the way.
Yeah.
It's a tourist,
Come as a
right,
tourist.
right now,
right
CNN
now
and
it's
all-
like it's blocked out.
Yeah.
Nobody can.
Oh, you guys. Well,
Yeah.
frustrating, huh?
It is
Sad.
really frustrating, and like now,
Well,
just like that's why we are calling the people
Support.
Support. Yes. Yes.
outside the world to just see into the realities and see what's actually going on inside Tibet through the situations, requesting the international medias just allowed into Tibet.
I've been looking at some independent medias, from various cities. Also, as I look at the Portland Indomedia, but there's lots of protests going around that this message is getting out. Maybe it's not as big as you want, but it is. As I look around, other cities, other things in this Olympic and the torch relay, and all these things are happening. That I know those Olympic people are just getting frustrated and wanting it to just go away. But I feel the power. I feel it. I hope it makes change, and I hope the pressure.
It will. It will. Awareness is extremely important. I mean, China has many minority groups, and they say Tibet is amongst the ones who are a little bit more privileged for some reason. I don't know why, but I think to a certain extent it's because we pressurize from the outside. There are lots of other minority groups, and it's really necessary to have people advocating for more human rights, more speech. I mean, it's more transparency, more everything. I mean, it's especially people from the outside, a little bit more educated, who see the world, how it operates.
Yeah.
And definitely the ones who advocate democracy. I don't know. It's really important, I think.
Yeah, you know what? Without you guys really being here, a lot of people don't know what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so
Especially the youngsters, they are telling us, thank you for letting us know all this, what's going on.
So you're educating people because the media is not doing it really. Not very good job. The independent media might be doing pretty good. But you guys are doing a good job by bringing the message on a regular basis out here. And that's good. I feel inspired that there's some hope. I like the one day, it was I think the 40th anniversary of the Dalai Lama being kicked out of China, I think. Now, I don't know much about history.
Actually,
this
this whole thing even started with the
49 years?
Yeah, 49 years since we left Tibet.
Oh, okay.
Since we started actually on 1959 actually started the exile government. And on the 59 March 10th, and Dalai Lama fled Tibet and took refuge in India. And ever since then, it's been almost 49 years.
Oh, okay. I said 40. I meant 49.
And March 10th is our national uprising day. And on that day, it's a very significant day for Tibetan, whether inside Tibet or outside. We all commemorate that day. So the recent crackdown started on that very day, on that 10th March. People just started doing we need freedom of religion. We need to invite His Holiness back to Tibet, and Tibet belongs to Tibetans. We just shouted, the people in Tibet, they shouted for only these three words, and then did the peace march, and they just fired
Fired at the crowds?
Yeah, fired in the crowd, and just
real bullets, regular bullets.
Yeah, regular bullets.
Wow.
You can't believe that. I have.
Yeah.
And these are the people shot in the demonstration. Can you believe this?
Yeah. Maybe you can. Jeez.
They are all kids.
And this was because they were out on the streets
They are out on the
asking for
street.
freedom.
And
And
like we are doing right now. Hi David, how are you?
Yeah.
wow.
And if you go to the payu.com, you will see a whole lot of news on us.
Okay.
We have updates on the payu.com. If you have,
It's on that flyer, that piece of paper, probably.
No, I don't think so. It's that. Can I get you?
I was here the day a whole bunch of people from Tibet marched down the street. It's probably March 10th. I just happened to be downtown with the camera, so I got right in the middle and filmed everybody, and that's up on my website too. So
Yeah, it's a www.payu.com.
P-H-A-Y-U-L.
Payu, which means my country. So payu.com, and yesterday, again they shot in the crowd. Because people demanded for those imprisoned, they
be
demanded for the release, and then again they like put in control of the crowd and they just shot in the And so you will find all the latest updates from this Payu, and even like this one girl of 16 years old shot in the crowd, and that's so upsetting.
you
It's
think from
really, I can't imagine
It's
that.
hard to believe from leadership, from government leadership. They're supposed to lead people. How could you lead people like that?
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense. Well, once again, thank you for being out here, and kind of look maybe for Joe, anybody in the independent
I'm
media.
going to do it, definitely.
It takes me a few days to actually edit something, so
If
over the
you can
weekend.
do this, I can link this to my website, and I can just switch also to the international.
Yeah, sure, with everybody. That's what I'm doing.